are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. You are a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner, feel no pain. Yeah, I woke up feeling like a champion. Every move I make, I got the stamina. Eyes on the prize, never lose sight. Grinding every day, pushing through the night. Got the fire in my soul, never back down. In the ring of life, I'm the one with the crown. Sweat and tears, yeah, I paid the cost. Every battle fought, I'm never lost. Hit the ball, feel a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Every challenge met, every goal in sight. In the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive. In the race of life, I'm alive. With every push, with every strain, I'm a winner, feel the gain. Hit the road, feel the power. In this moment, it's our hour. Rise above, break the chain. You a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. In this moment, own your name. You are a winner in this game. You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Stand tall, in the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive. In the race of life, I'm alive. With every push, with every strain, I'm a winner, feel the game. In the mirror, what do you see? Out in the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back again. Welcome back again to Blueclouds Media live stream. Back again with another live stream, and it's time we're gonna dive into some new rumors surrounding Chelsea Football Club. I'm not sure if you guys know, the Chelsea are in for a centre back. That rumor has been there, hanging around Chelsea's neck for a few months now. But yeah, the January window is not far off. We are literally in November. December will be right there. And here we are, January again. We're going to dive in headfirst into the January transfer window. The rumors mill is churning, and Chelsea are linked with some huge names. So we're talking about Jonathan Tah from Leverkusen, and a rock at the back. And hold up, as we also potentially battle up with Spurs for Zabarnyi, I'm sure that's the name, a Premier League player, and also a Ukrainian from Ukraine. With we already know Micha at the football club, so we'll be looking at a few players that has been linked. Why do Chelsea need a centre back player? We're gonna look at the age difference with Jonathan Tah, and we know very experienced, anyone young. Chelsea will be going for young players, but I don't know with this one. It's a bit tricky. But we'll get into it. What makes it possible. And other media are also saying, some other tweet, someone else said that other media said, I wouldn't say media, on Twitter, I read about it. Someone said, no, Chelsea are not aiming for it. That I don't know where you guys stand on the specific transfer rumor. We'll get into it. So, guys, like I said, apologize for being late today. We're late and that cannot fit the stream. Now I know that if it does or doesn't, we're still here. We're gonna go through it. But before we do that, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to Blueclouds Media YouTube channel. It's the first time joining us here. Don't forget to subscribe and also like the video. We'll see you guys on the other side. Stay tuned. You're not going away. We're live. We'll be back in just a second. Welcome back, guys, to the channel again. It is transfer show. The transfer window is not far off, like I said. So yeah, we're opening. We're trying to get the curtains on roll and see what is closer. Who are Chelsea going in for, and who would you like Chelsea to bring in? I'm here with Steven. Steven, welcome back to the show.
Ah, it's good to be back, bro.
You're late again, Steven.
How am I late?
You're what is it? Is it an hour 22 minutes past your streaming time? What
I'm not
happened
late.
to you?
You're late.
You put the blame on me?
You said
What
yourself.
did I do?
Hmm?
I mean,
Hey, I
today's
tried
your
to
show.
call you to see what was happening. Don't put the blame on me.
Guys, here Steven is late. So apologize for
Wasn't late.
Steven is
What are you
late.
putting the blame on me for?
Yeah, I've been here waiting for him all day.
Okay, no, that's a lie. Bro, I was in here 20 minutes before we go live.
Oh, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
That's a
Don't
miracle.
put the blame on me.
Big up to Maya. Maya said, big up legends. I hope you guys are well. Up to Chelsea. Absolutely, we're doing very well. Steven's just came on. He said he's doing very well. What have you been doing, Steven? International break. Thank God it's almost over.
It's about to be over, yeah, thankfully.
And the thing, there's not going to be any more international break until March, isn't it? There will be no international break until somewhere around March.
Yeah, correct. About March.
Absolutely.
Around that time, we also get the. We'll also soon be getting the draw for the World Cup qualifiers for Europe, so that should be fun as well.
Yeah, and also FIFA has unveiled the trophy for the Club World Cup competition. He has unveiled it. Also, we'll look into that as the stream goes on.
I'm not sure what to make of that, by the way. I don't like it, but I don't hate it.
It's FIFA. He has to wait for. He's trying to get sponsorship from America, so you have to wait for Inter. Is it Inter Miami, right? Inter Miami to qualify, give them a pass to be able to put them in there. What have they done? What have Inter Miami done to get that pass to be to represent?
See, this is the weird thing. It's normally the champions that join.
Inter Miami has the pool. They have money. They have to get Messi on it. They have to get Messi in the Club World Cup. And that's what he was wishing for. He finally got it. But anyway, Steven, we've been linked with Jonathan Tah, 28 years old, German international. Tall, very tall, lot of experience. And he's been linked with Chelsea. Do you think that Chelsea have to waste time on him? We know Chelsea's wage structure and all that kind of stuff. With Chelsea...
I mean, the important thing to ask is, do you know how this deal happens?
Because free is going to be a would I say? I wouldn't say free transfer.
It is. He's got to be a free agent.
Free agent. That's the word I was looking for. Free agent, not free transfer. Free agent. Jonathan Tah. Bring him on, and then what else? Now we have players centre back. Lots of centre backs in the team. And we said they're not good enough. Are we not going to give Enzo Maresca the chance for him to develop these players? Or are we just going to say, okay, we want you for 2 seasons, come and help us, and after 2 seasons, you find the door? Do you think that Jonathan Tah would like to join Chelsea instead of a team that would give him a long-term contract? You're talking about maybe 4 years, where he can be happy
there's
with.
Not many clubs that are going to give a player who's 28 a long-term deal straight away. There's not many clubs, if any, because a lot of it now is about one. So a lot of clubs do what Chelsea used to do under Roman, where once you hit 30, you're getting 1 or 2 year deals, and you just keep renewing a 1 or 2 year deal. A lot of clubs tend to do that now. So I'm not sure he'd get a 3 or 4 year deal necessarily. He might do, but there's other things that would factor into it.
I didn't get a time to look into statistics. Him. I haven't watched any highlights of this player. I've seen him. I think I saw him either in the World Cup. I'm not so sure if it was him or not, but I haven't seen many highlights on him, but
He's
he's
going to
still.
be 29 in February. He's 6'4", and he's right-footed, and his contract expires in the summer.
Would he bringing this guy to the football club would not be in a way for other players that are also right-footed centre back?
Say
Chelsea
again?
bringing him to Chelsea will you not stop the development from other players or even some experienced players? As we all know, Chelsea is Premier League proven and very experienced, and he's at age 26, and he needs to play more football, and he's trying to fight his way to get into the first team. Now we bring in this player, want to distract would I say the harmony or the development of the team?
I mean, realistically, okay, let me ask you this because I've got my own answer in my head. What do you think if you're playing a 4 at the back system like Chelsea do, so 2 centre backs, 1 right back, 1 left back? What do you think is the ideal number of centre backs you need in your first team? This does not include academy players that you can call up at any time.
Okay.
What do you think the ideal number? In your mind, what's the ideal number of centre backs?
I'll say 4.
I say 5.
I did number of a centre back. I won't say 5.
For me, 5 is the ideal number because
Why?
then you've got no. Hear me out, right?
I'm hearing.
Then, ideally, the way it would work is you have 2 that are locked in right side, 2 that are locked in left side, and then you've got 1 who can cover both sides. Do you see what I mean?
You have players that are already good on the right hand side. You're talking about, Enzo Maresca inventing players. Not all the players that are very good in terms of how he wants them to play. And I don't see him.
Say, for example, right?
Yeah.
Fofana gets injured, and so does what's it called? Tosin, right? Because Tosin appears to have moved ahead of Disasi in the pecking order now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So say them 2 get injured. Chelsea currently have 5 centre backs. Chelsea have 2 left-footed centre backs, 2 right-footed centre backs. Most teams who play a back 4 will have 5 centre backs.
Does this include Jonathan?
No, because I'm talking about currently in this squad. Chelsea have Colwell, Fofana, Badiashile, Tosin, and then Axel Disasi.
Big up to you, Maya. Yeah.
It's always ideal to have 5. You have 2 who are set in stone on the right side, 2 set in stone on the left side, then you've got 1 who can ideally play both. Because otherwise, if you get 2 injuries to one side, you're in trouble. So it's always best to have someone who can play both. I can't remember. I think one of our centre-backs has played both sides this season. I can't remember who it was. But I'm pretty sure one of them has.
Centre-back. I don't think we have any centre-back that have played both on the left-hand side and then the right-hand side. I don't think so.
It might have been Badiashile. I think Badiashile played Liverpool when we had Colwell available. So I think Badiashile was right centre-back and Colwell was left.
But how often have we seen that? Just once, isn't it? So is that a player that you're talking about? Him being able to be more versatile, be able to play on the left and be able to play on the right.
That's why you want someone who can do that.
How about Jonathan? Can he do that?
I don't know if he's played on the left. I'd need to check. But I think I've got a feeling that Anselmino has.
We're not talking about Anselmino right now.
No, but I'm saying no, you're not getting my point.
Yeah.
Right? So if Anselmino comes in and he's ready for the first team squad immediately, right? He can be the guy that does that. You can then afford to get rid of, say, Axel Disasi and bring in another centre-back on a free. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For me, let me put it this way. For me, there's maybe 2 players in our defence. I'm not talking fullbacks. I'm talking centre-back, goalkeeper. There's 2 that I want out ASAP, right? Those players, I think it's quite obvious. It's the Heart Attack brothers. It's Robert Sanchez and Axel Disasi. I want those 2 out ASAP. So if you can get rid of the Sassy without making a loss and get somebody in on a free transfer, so to speak, as a free agent to replace him, what's the worst case scenario? You flip them for profit in 12, 24 months? Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're paying a little bit extra on the signing bonus and stuff, but you've got someone who wasn't working out and cost you money off the books.
All right, Steven, thank you very much. Maya said that the free deal for Jonathan Tah is not bad according to him, but the question is, I'm just worried. He says one problem is I have for him is not able to adapt and be versatile. So he's not versatile and doesn't know if he'll be able to adapt to Enzo Maresca's system. That's a big problem. Because when you talk about left back and right back situation right now, if worst case scenario, we can have him at the right back or maybe as a center back. There's a lot of ball playing game on the pitch. Playing that from the back, I don't know. I'm not so sure about him. Like I said, I won't come over here and be yapping and say, okay, I've watched this guy. I've watched so many highlights. I haven't. I don't think I've watched a full game. If he was in the World Cup, then I've watched a full game of him. But I can't remember seeing him in the
years ago, though.
Will I say the Euros?
Do you mean the Euros this summer?
Yeah, the Euros. I think I've seen him in the Euros because I was like, who's this black guy in the middle? In the absence of Jerome Boateng? Yeah, in the absence of Jerome Boateng, I was like, who is this guy? So probably he's the guy that I've seen playing with the center back for Germany. I've seen him, but I haven't really paid attention to his style of play. I haven't paid attention to his style of play, and I keep saying this, that it's about time that Chelsea have to spread the goals along, across all departments: the defense, the midfield, and the attack. The attack, we all know that we're looking for more goals from the attack. The defense, at least the whole season, we saw that last season where. Some of our, if you combine our defense together, the other day we did talk about it. That our defense gave us some numbers of goals last season, and that has to multiply. Look at was it Fofana against Arsenal? There was an open chance for him.
He was getting held, so
it still doesn't matter, Steven.
He was literally getting hugged.
It still doesn't matter.
I mean, it does, but
no,
anyway,
it doesn't.
I've just found this right. So I asked, like Gemini, the AI thing, because it can find like data and stuff. So it says basically, while couldn't find specific data on the exact number of appearances for Jonathan Tah in each of the 3 central defensive positions, left, right, and central, we can gather some insight from his career and recent playing style. Primarily centre back, blah blah blah, flexibility, left centre back, while not his primary position. Has occasionally been deployed on the left side. Mm-hmm. Right centre back, similarly, he has been used on the right side. Apparently less frequently than he has on the left. I find that a bit hard to believe. And then under Alonso at Leverkusen, he's typically been a central centre back.
So yeah,
so it sounds like he can play central centre back, right centre back, and left centre back. So he would actually be potentially a good option. I need to watch more of him because I've not watched him in a long time.
Yeah, so he'll be ideally good for the left centre back. A big up to you, my brother. Chelsea perspective. I don't see my brother anymore because his streaming time, I'm not so sure about his streaming time. I think I've seen him a couple times after I have streamed and when I walk away to do my program. But yeah, besides that, big up to you, my brother. I hope you're doing very well. You're doing very well. Chelsea section, big up to you. Tyrone says a big up to me and Steven. Big up to you, my brother. I hope you're doing well too. It's nice to see you guys finding the time. We're a bit late in our stream, but yeah, it's called I overslept. Just tired.
Hey, stop blaming me.
No, it's Steven. Steven was late.
No,
sorry, it's not me. It was Steven.
Me, don't try and switch it up just because I pointed it out.
Yeah, but yeah, we're back again with some few transfer, rumors. The January window is right here at the corner. Just about a few months time. Yeah,
Not even.
November, December, and
It's
then January.
literally
Right here.
about 6 weeks, I think.
6 weeks. Okay, 4 week, 4 month, and 4 weeks in a month, and then that's some few months. So yeah, you could be
Yeah, it's
right.
about
January
6
transfer
weeks,
window.
roughly.
We're heading there. We're heading there. Do Chelsea need Jonathan Tah? Or do Chelsea need what's his name again? This guy, I can't remember his name. He's a Premier League player. Trying to get
Zabarnyi.
it. Zabarnyi, yeah. Do Chelsea need him? We'll look into that. But he's very young and he's a Ukrainian, and it looks like Chelsea have some deal, some good blood seeing the Ukrainian players. They love them. Shevchenko, Modric, and then who else? This guy, if they should bring him. I think we haven't got many Ukrainians.
Zabarnyi's only just turned 22, by the way. He turned 22 in September.
Who is that guy that scored for England yesterday? He has his debut. He came on not too long and he was banging the goal. I think the 5th goal. Was that the 5th goal? Who was this?
What, the header?
Yeah, the header.
Taylor Harwood Bellis.
Big guy, that big guy.
Taylor Harwood Bellis.
The defender.
His
stature should tell me.
He's future son-in-law of Roy Keane.
Okay.
Did you know that bit?
If you look at Chelsea perspective, he said you overslept. I didn't know you were human. Just seen it. I have it on the screen, but I wasn't paying attention to it. Yeah. So he's trying to tell everyone in here that we're all human. It happens. Yeah. Don't get worried about it.
He is a centre back, by the way.
Centre back. Yeah. So yeah, we're looking for
centre back. He's 22 years old. Howard Bellis.
Thank you very much, Kuchela. Kuchela, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Some jokes, you know.
He came through the Chelsea Academy as Man City Academy, by the way.
The Man City Academy. Probably was it the time?
Through the City Academy.
Was it the time under Enzo Maresca? Was it there? Because Maresca was there for like I think 3 years.
He was definitely there for a bit under Maresca.
Yeah.
I'm just doing a quick.
So we rule Jonathan Tah out of the centre back role. Left centre back is not going to be. I mean, playing a role in the left centre back role.
No, he has played on the right back. He's played all three.
Left centre back, left back. I'm talking about left back.
Bad. Yeah, no one said left back.
I was saying left back. We'll cut him off. Left back.
Not sure where you got fullback from.
Chelsea, Coachella said honestly, he's not that better than our current centre backs. My opinion, according to him, he's not that better. But yeah, I'm tired of Chelsea bringing in just average players because we're getting to a point that we don't have time for players who adapt anymore. Players have to come in and just hit the ground running. We need that. I know this season it's all about getting to the top 4, but next season will be a big task. Chelsea have to fight for the top 4. I mean, for the Premier League trophy. Next season is going to be more different. There's going to be so much pressure on Enzo Maresca. So this season will really open the way for next season on where we found ourselves, how close we can get to the trophy. We don't want to be like an Arsenal, and I know we don't have that, negative talking us. We are Chelsea. When we get there, we're winning it. We're not shying away from trophies. We win it. But for some time now, Mauricio Pochettino have made Chelsea be a shy away trophy team for a while now. But we have to reshape everything, get back to what we used to be, start winning trophies. And this season is the door. We have to make amends. We have to make it the top 4. We have to get to the top 4, stay in that 3rd position, and that'll give us a chance, give us that momentum to fight for it next season. Remy Lavia also report as saying Remy Lavia has knee injury, right, Steven? Knee injury for Remy Lavia. And I always tell those that hate Enzo Fernandez that this is what we've been dealing with the whole season. You were talking about Caicedo Lavia. Your boy has a little knock there, and I'm praying that it shouldn't be anything serious. But I've said here, we need to see these 3 players playing and starting the game and see how we get the balance playing all these 3 players in our team. Will that happen? It's all about time. I hope Enzo Maresca will try this. If he doesn't try it in a high competitive game, I think it's about the time. This is the right time for him to do it. We'll be playing the likes of Leicester Cities and the others. Teams that are all winnable for us. Tottenham Hotspur's game should be winnable for us. I think the one that will be more challenging is the other day I talked about the one that will be more challenging. I don't have all the teams on my screen right now, but the one that will be more challenging. Where is it? I have it on my screen the other day. If I can't find it now, it'll be later. Yeah, I think there's one or two teams that will be more challenging. But besides that, all the other teams are all winnable. All the other games are all winnable. Chelsea should be able to win those games and pile up the point and catch up with Manchester City and Liverpool up there. Because Liverpool will definitely drop point. Liverpool will definitely drop some point because they will be playing Manchester United, playing the big guys out there. So definitely they will be drawing point. Chelsea have got some of the big games out of the way. When I say big games, places that Chelsea goes to struggle, one of them will be Bournemouth. Bournemouth, Vitality Sports Stadium, so always a bigger task for Chelsea to go there and pick up points. And also, what would I say? Manchester United also. Yeah, Old Trafford, another big place that Chelsea struggle to pick up points. And Chelsea win and get some points from there. Draw wouldn't be bad. We'll see the return leg at Stamford Bridge, and Chelsea will pick up all 3 points. I don't care under new manager Ruben Amorim. Amorim himself, I think it will take him a while for the guys to understand his style of play, because we're wondering who plays here. Where does he play Fernandes? Where does he play this player? Where does he play Shaw and all that stuff? So it will take them quite a bit of time for his players to understand his identity or philosophy on the pitch. And he said identity is the first thing, which we never see with Erik ten Hag. So, Steven, go for it. You there, Steven? I think I lost Steven's microphone for a second. Greetings to my friend, my big brother Leighton CFC. Big up to you, sister. Big up to legends on the panel. Big up to legends on the panel. We are not selling Christopher Nkunku or Modric. Enzo Fernandez also for the players enjoy playing in Enzo Maresca's team, or even enjoy playing in Europe. Remember, we gain a lot of playing time in Europe, etc. 2 million and 2 million and what? 2,800,000 for qualifying in the Europa Conference League. Qualifying in the league stage. Okay, we gained 2 million. 2 million. Who can we buy with 2 million? This 2 million cannot even buy Estavio. Oh goodness. This 2 million cannot even buy Estavio. It can't even buy. I don't know how much you pay for Ansumeni, but I'm sure it's more than. Ansumeni was around 2 million. Ansumeni was around 2 million, if I can remember. But anyway, thank you very much, Rich Moneymaker, Leighton CFC on X. If you guys on X, follow our brother over here and get to some of his tweet. He's reliable. I mean, he's got some information. I get some information from him. So big up to my man. Hope you're doing very well. How is the recovering coming along, brother? How is the recovering coming along, Leighton? But anyway, dodgy Steven. Steven is dodging the game. Steven, you back?
Yeah.
I didn't know if you could hear me.
I had to run and do something quick.
What's going on with Lavia, Steven?
I don't fully know. The report isn't very clear. But there was some sort of hamstring issue during the internationals or something. So he didn't play in either of the games. One sec.
Big up to Tyron. I think Tyron, I'll check your video in a bit. Either Tyron has released a new video, and I'll check that.
Yeah, he didn't play in either game because he had a hamstring issue. So, got no idea what happened. Hopefully, he'll be all right for the weekend.
Right.
Otherwise, we're in big trouble.
Why are we in big trouble, Steven? Why are we in
Okay.
big trouble?
Because our 2 South American midfielders don't get back till at some point on Thursday.
Well, obviously,
Big issue.
this is supposed to
Big
return on Thursday.
No, ideally we would have them back earlier, but because of when the South American last games get played, it means they're not back till at least Thursday at the earliest.
Tyron said first fan got injured. Now players injured. Okay, first fans.
I have no idea what he's on about. I'm so confused.
I think it didn't come out well. First fans got injured. Now players injured. I'm not so sure. Tyron, your comment did not come out very well. If you can rephrase it. I thought it was had something to do with the Lavia, but let him rephrase it again. He will do it. He'll do that. Right. Lavia Steven said we are in trouble because two South American players are not in there. Besides Lavia, because it looks like he's not going to play if we retain. Because I haven't seen any updates on him besides knee problem.
But I don't know why he wasn't allowed to leave the Belgian camp if he weren't able to play the second game. I don't know why they didn't just let him leave.
Yeah, I watched the second game. I didn't see him. Lukaku starting and Belgium must have lost.
Lukaku had an issue as well.
Oh, because I remember Belgium losing that game.
What you say?
So I remember Belgium losing that game to Italy.
No, Israel,
and Italy lost to France. Italy lost to France. Israel, yeah. So. Can't believe Israel.
Hopefully he'll be alright. Otherwise, we're in big trouble.
Chelsea, Tyron said I'm unwell. Coach has a neck issue. Leighton, Richmond Maker unwell. Okay, the fans are all getting sick, and the players are also getting injured. So that is how that's what he meant. Yeah. Coachella neck issues. Yep. Coachella, I'll tell you. I know where Coachella is having his neck issues from. I'll tell you, your screens. I have the same problem. See, remember I told you my neck. Yeah, it's the way we mobilize ourselves.
You've got the monitors, and you have to keep looking at the monitors, and you sit at the computer for so many hours a day. It happens with people who have normal everyday office jobs as well, because you got to think, right? If you're at a computer or something, right? Mm-hmm. You're constantly like this all day. Constantly. So you're constantly like your back have issues, your neck have issues, everything. Because if you're just sitting down at a computer all day, unfortunately, that's the reality of some of those jobs, is that they're so demanding in terms of how much time you have to work before a break, and that you're constantly looking down at computers like this. And then, I might have another monitor. I've got to look here now, and I've got to look here. And you're constantly turning your neck, and you're always hunched over, that people get back and neck issues.
Yeah, there's a little problem over there, especially the content creators. I don't know if I can remember. I think I had a dream where I had my head rubbed over my hand rubbed over my head, and I felt like it's dipped in. So, when content creators have issues with they say they have issues with their headphones, where they wear headphones for too long, and it pushes their head in. It's like the skull of the head goes like this from up in the back and dips in and then comes up again. That kind of a thing. I don't know if I had a dream. So I wake up and I was holding my head and trying to make sure my head is okay and normal. It's in normal shape. Also, I'll say this. If you guys can remember the way I sit right now, I've been sitting like this for quite some time now because of my spine issue. I can't relax. When I relax on the chair this way, I got so much pain. So I have something right behind my back that keeps me sitting up straight like that. And this is the best way we have to sit. So if you've been sitting and relaxing on the computer, it's not also good. If you're sitting on the sofa, probably you can relax in the chair. That's different. But if you sit on the computer chairs, like one of these chairs, this way, you got to make sure you sit up. When I sit up, my spine is very straight. It doesn't bend. So as soon as I go in that bending mood or relaxing mood, I have so much pain, and I have something that's within the back of my spine that keeps me. It's been programmed to my brain. It tells me that's where you're supposed to be. You can't go behind anymore. It stays that way, so I stay straight. And before, my chair used to be down, and all I have to do is just look up because I got two screens up here. And when I do that, it affected my my left side of my neck very well. I also have a bulge disc surgery already when I had my surgery. So big up to you. I 1, 2, 3 love you forever. Big up to you. I want to love you forever. I said big up to Nizan and everyone joining on today's stream. Thank you very much. It says, how is everyone doing today? We are doing wonderful. I hope you're doing well yourself. On LinkedIn, CFC said that we took out Romeo Lavia for precautionary measures, and he might be okay. He will be. He will. I will keep updated. Keep you guys updated on it. Thank you very much, LinkedIn. And I want to love you forever. So yes, the back of neck, the back and neck, the back of your neck. I'm also since I'm also I work with a computer all day as well. Neck. Yeah, back and neck, and also work with a computer all day as well. Yeah. If you sit on the computer, the best way to sit is to keep yourself upright. Don't lean this way. It's not good at all. Or trying to go behind to relax, also not good. You guys just have to sit straight in this posture. This is the best posture for you keeping yourself straight. I always sit like this for hours. I don't feel because someone can Steven will not be able to do it because he feel comfortable when he relax. But I feel in pain. I feel much pain when I go backwards or when I lean this way.
I do sometimes lean back. Like I'm sitting quite normally now, but sometimes you'll notice on streams I'm sometimes sort of leant back a bit.
And you know that's
not to hit that part of the chair because it does that awful noise. But then sometimes because I don't want to constantly be like this, that's why sometimes if I'm checking something, you'll see I have my phone in my hand and I'm checking it on my phone, so I don't have to go like this and type for ages and search, and just makes it easier. The ironic thing is, just because we're on this thing, you know what I want to do. You know I want to do physio and all that, yeah?
Yeah.
The ironic thing is, doing that, there'll be a lot of people who have back issues and stuff like that from being the therapist because you've got to angle certain ways to get weight to do some of the tests, and then you've got to fill out the notes on the computer and stuff. So then you're like this. It's quite ironic when you think about it. It's like
very interesting.
Help people, but then at the same time, because you're at a computer, and then you've got to angle sort of down slightly to do stuff, like you end up with back issues yourself, and you're like, so what can I do, man?
We do so many things wrong. We do so many things wrong. The way we lift up things on the ground.
Over here, I'm presuming they're doing it in America as well. Over here, at least like where I was when I was like at school and college and stuff like that.
Yeah,
they always said to you, like, because I was like doing a lot of the sports stuff, it was always make sure when you're lifting, you bend your knees and you don't bend your back instead. Because then if you're lifting something heavy, you'll hurt your back.
Mm-hmm.
We got told this, like, just constantly, like, if your teacher said you do, put it down, now do it correctly. Because they're trying to enforce the habit of, I've got to bend my knees to pick this up.
Right.
So they'd make you put it down to then pick it up the correct way.
I wish I have some. My video can go back so I can demonstrate, but I can do it. It will distract the way I'm sitting. Yeah, the best way if you want to pick something heavy from the ground, as heavy as it is, the best way to do it is squat, and use that your legs and your arms. Don't use your spine to pick it up, because then what it does is you're narrowing your spine. If you look at your spine, there's gaps between there. That's what I've done. That's what my surgery is all about. There's a gap between your spine, and whenever you do that, you compress it. That's what affect those spine pains. I don't have all the technical names over here, but I have some in my head. But the more you push it, It's like a scratching. It's like a bone scratching each other. But with me, they have to cut those spines, open up the gap, and put rods in there, and then 2 rods to separate the gap between my spine. You get what I'm saying? Very, very painful. Very, very, very painful. They put stuff there. They put screws to hold 2 spines together to separate it. So right now I'm in a situation where I can't be running around like a little boy because you can bump into me, and when I fall, that could be the end of me. Even before I had my surgery. So the best thing was to have the surgery and then create that space between that spine. Create that space to stop, because I was having what's it called again? Sad pain or whatever they call it. I can't remember the name of it. Where you can have one leg shooting through. Yeah, it's shooting through your butt, one of your butt, and you can't even.
It's a nerve, sciatic nerve.
Yeah, it was shooting through the leg all the way to the left leg all the way to your butt, and you can't see straight, bro. I couldn't see straight for a while until I went through some field PT. Then they gave me some procedure, what to do, how to stretch the legs to avoid that pinchy nerves. There's a lot going on. I want to love you, Ferguson. I also struggle with my back sitting and using the computer for 12 and a half hours. I also have a spine problem from the middle of my back to my tailbone. I feel your pain inside. Absolutely, back pain is not something that I think they have to start education very, very early in the early stages. Because when I was growing up, no one ever taught me the procedure of lifting up stuff from the ground. Lifting up a bucket of water, lifting up every heavy thing. I have to just bend. I don't bend and go on my knees, or I just squat to pick it up. I do the normal way, where I just bend and then pick it up. So over time, it's called wear and tear. It affects your spine. It affects your spine. And then when I was young too, I was lifting up heavy stuff, very, very heavy stuff. So yeah, I'm paying dearly for it today. Thank you very much. I want to for sharing your experience with your knee pain and stuff like that to us here on the show. We really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Those that don't know, if you don't know, well, you're hearing the first time here on this platform. Do not just bend down and just pick up things. Always make sure you squat to pick it up from the ground. Use more of your legs than your spine. Don't use your spine to pick it up. Squat and then you pick it up. All right, Steven. Thinking we're gonna move on from some. We haven't talked much about the other player. I always forget about his name. Let me sure I can get that name on the screen. All right, Leighton said yes. I have had minor setback with my recovery. I will fight my illness, bro. Don't fight it. Don't fight it. I know you're trying to get better on your feet, but let time heal things for you naturally. Do not fight.
Time heals things.
Yeah, give it time. When you get back on your feet, you'll be like, okay, it was good. I gave myself time to recover and become a strong GA again. Speedy recovery for Ty from Chelsea section, and subscribe to Chelsea's session. Have very, very good analysis. Yeah, absolutely. He's a good lad, good brother. Says Matt Nee. Hearing about these spinal issues you had again makes me emotional again. I remember watching that video and broke my heart. Yes, guys, I went 8 months. I think I went 4 months not being able to walk for 4 months. I was in a wheelchair. Finally, I have to start walking, learning how to walk again like a little boy, which was very, very painful. The most painful aspect of it is waking up in the morning. Very, very painful because I can't wake up like an ordinary person. I have to, get on my side and trying to sit up straight and then get one leg off.
Push up off of your side to sit upright, right?
Yeah, to sit upright. Get one leg down and the other leg down. And then before I can get myself up.
It's genuinely a whole process.
Yeah.
Because it's your spine and obviously you've got your nerves. Mm-hmm. It's a whole thing. It's genuinely a whole thing.
Right now, the most difficult aspect of my surgery is I have a lot of damaged nerves. So I have burning sensation. I have a tingling and numbness especially on my left leg. But both foot goes through that tingling and numbness. If you haven't experienced this before, you don't want to experience it.
That's why they
Brother,
always say to you, like, every operation, even the simple ones, like every operation ever can have complications. And that's why they have to tell you what they are, because situations like that. Because if they don't tell you that, you could sue them and get loads of money for it. So they have to tell you this could happen. This is a possibility.
And you sign paper. You sign a waiver for it. You have to sign papers that
literally.
you understand. You want them to carry on with the surgery before. So,
I mean, they literally say to you, you can have blood clots, you can have this, you can have this, you can have this. It could be death. It could be like, it's a whole thing. Like, you know, like I weren't around as much for a while earlier this year because I had an operation on my leg. Even I had it. Something as simple as going into my leg to clean up some stuff in there. You could get blood clots, you could get this, you could get this, and you have to sign it to say, I understand the risks and all that, because it's a liability thing. So you're saying, I understand this, I will not sue them if these things happen, because I was aware that this is a possibility.
But yeah, with all this, I wish everyone a speedy recovery. Tyron, my brother, wish you a speedy recovery. I hope you get better, but don't fight it until you realize that there's no much pain in your body anymore. If it's just a minor pain, a minor sickness like headache, or maybe minor headache, something like that, that one you can get away with it. But just you need more sleep, at least nothing less than 7 hours, 8 hours sleep. If you can, try 7 hours. It used to before I wasn't getting even 5 hours of sleep. So guys, you gotta try at least nothing less than 7 hours of sleep a day. It's very, very important. And I'll tell you, when I have 7 hours or 8 hours sleep and I come over here, the reason why I was late because I was tired. When I come over here, I refresh my brain and I could remember things very, very easily. I'm not as young as I used to be anymore, so sometimes I do forget certain things. Something that like I come over here, I was like, oh, we talked about this person last week, but what was the numbers, figures, numbers, SGs, and all that stuff? Sometimes I do forget them. I've already seen it a few hours ago, but I get to a point that I forget them. All these things happen with age. So, and I'm not going to be, doctor told me it will take me over 10 years to recover. Sometimes, some of them I'm not going to get it back again. My nerves and some of them I'm not going to get it back again until I die. So I'll live with it. I'll live it chronic pain. That's what they call it, chronic pain. Pain that never goes away. You're going to live with it for the rest of your life. And I will live with some of this pain for the rest of my life. But I have to be very careful on the things that I do. Running around and walking around. Okay, I can't even run that much anymore anyway. So you just have to be careful.
The point stands, though.
Do what, Steven?
I said the point stands. But
yeah,
you know how we were saying about injuries and this and that and how it can affect like everyday people, yeah? It always, to an extent, you have to bear with me because when I first say this, it's going to sound bad. Just bear with me.
I'm listening.
It always makes me laugh when people say, oh, but people paid this much to play football and play this and that. I'm like, right, but they're humans. Everyone's been ill. Everyone's had injuries. Everyone's had health issues. So just because they get paid a load of money, they should continue to play. It shouldn't be an issue and all this. Like, bro, genuinely, yeah? If people knew what either of us were experiencing, like actually experienced it, yeah? And then say a footballer has an issue, right?
Right.
Oh, but they get paid so much money. Bro. Genuinely. Bro,
I know. I understand. I understand what you're saying.
That's my thing, right? And this is why when people say people get paid so much, I'm like, you mustn't understand like how painful some things are. With me, mine was just a cartilage thing in my leg, right? I genuinely couldn't walk long distances. I would be in pain after a few minutes of just walking, right? But if people hear, oh, footballers done this, they'll be out for a few weeks. Oh, but they get paid enough money and it's something you can get past. Trust me, if you experience some of the stuff that everyday people like us have experienced, you might have experienced it yourself, then genuinely you wouldn't be saying it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I always laugh at people who are like, yeah, they get paid enough money. I'm like, right. It's not as simple as that because they're not robots. Like, we joke Haaland's a robot. He's not human. He is a human. We know he's a human. But his numbers make people go, oh, he's a robot. He's just so consistent. He gets so many numbers. The fact is, he's a human. He can get injured. He can get ill, as can everybody else.
So we'll see how things.
Bro, that's the thing with me, right? Just because I'm going around this off, because we were on about Lavia's injury and all that.
Yeah.
That's why when people say stuff like they get paid enough, I'm like, right. So, like, I was having this whole argument about extra fixtures with people, right? I'm like, do you not understand, like, the wear and tear that puts on the body, yeah? In the NBA, they can play every day, every other day, every 3 days, because it's naturally a non-contact sport. Yes, it's high intensity, but then they're not supposed to get knocked around. So it's just mostly running, right? Okay, you might land awkwardly and get injured, or you might accidentally get knocked over or something. That stuff's going to happen. We're all humans, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
But because it's not a contact sport, they are able to get away with that. They are able to play 72 games in whatever it is, 7-8 months, whatever it is, right? Because it's not a contact sport, because of the size of the court, these things can happen. Whereas, look at the size of a football pitch, yeah? And then people go, oh, they get paid 300 grand a week. It's like, yes, some of them do. But
guys,
at the same time, you're looking at it from a perspective of just monetary. Whereas you're not looking at how much does each player run every game. Like, some of them are run like 10, 15 kilometers a game, something like that. Of just random number off the top of my head, right? So, like, you've seen some numbers of teams are like 115 kilometers in a game as a team. Yeah.
Right.
Take out the goalkeeper, divide that by 10. That's about 11 kilometers each, give or take. If you're doing that every 2-3 days, you're in trouble. Do you get what I mean?
When I was in the gym, you know what my trainer told me? Running is not good for boxers. It's not good for you. Don't run. Just jumping jacks. Get your endurance.
Or
That's
bikes.
better. Running.
There's cycling, there's swimming, there's other cardio alternatives that you can do that aren't as impactful
as the similar thing as running. Because running is more about your legs and then trying to keep your legs, your muscles right. I don't remember
what it was. I think the maths was something mental, like when you run, it's like X times your body weight, right?
Yeah. Once again, let me go through these comments real quick. Chester section. Tyrone said I was paralyzed on my left side for 5 hours and hospitalized.
Oh, man.
So,
no, what you read, that's crazy.
Yeah, he said he was paralyzed on his left side and hospitalized. So I'm in bed rest now, but things are improving. Wow, Jesus Christ. God help you, brother. God help you. Bed rest at something I never want to hear. Yeah. I'm paralyzed for 5 hours, bro. I feel for you. That
would have been
scary. You know why I'm happy right now? Because you being able to type to me tells me there's a lot of improvement in your illness right now. There's a lot of improvement, and I'm praying. I'll keep in my prayers. The only reason why I'm very, very religious, that's one of the reasons why most of Sundays you don't see me over here, because I take that day off. I go to church, relax. So we have a prayer chain. I'll put you in there. Tell my friends to pray for a good friend of mine called Tyron, and he's going through that. They'll pray for you, brother. It goes a long way. I know not all of us are religious, but it does. Santiago, big up to you. Santiago says running is abusive to the feet and legs. Absolutely, it is.
Yeah, I found numbers, by the way.
Go for it, and I'll take these comments and I'll explain some of these.
Apparently, studies say that when you're running, the force exerted on your body can be 2 to 3 times your body weight. This force is primarily generated by impact to your foot striking the ground, right? So the example they gave is if someone weighs 70 kilograms, yeah,
It means
which
that
is
140.
154 pounds, yeah. The force on your body when running could be anywhere from 140 kilograms to 210 kilograms, which is 308 pounds to 462 pounds. But it's okay because they get paid like 300 grand a week. So they can run stupid amounts for 90 minutes with a 15-minute break in between. Yeah.
And the extra 20 minutes of extra time.
Fine. Every 2-3 days, they can do that because they get paid 300 grand a week.
Look, these footballers are just like any other entertainers, like the musicians that we've seen. The entertainers. You get what I mean? They're entertainers. Or we go to watch them and we want to see our team win. They're entertainers. I think the most difficult thing is the money that they make. Some people see them to say, okay, he's making 300 grand a week, so he has to do this, and he's complaining too much. But I'm getting to a point that at least I feel for them. Santiago, thank you very much, my brother. I hope you're doing well. It's been a while. But yeah, I will explain more. I will explain more on this. Like I said, when I was very young, Jesus Christ, holy miracle, I didn't know nothing about how good running is. All I know is running is a good thing. Running is a good thing. I was running 5 miles a day. 5 miles a day, morning and evening. I did that for over, I think, about 2 years. 2 years because I was active boxing at that time. And I was hiding from my dad. My dad did not want me to be a boxer. But, instead of me joining the bus to the gym, I always run. And it's about 5 miles every day. And when I start, I don't stop until I get there. So I was even running a long distance, 7,000, 700 meters, 700 meters at school, because I got that momentum from the gym when I go to the gym. So I was running 700, 200 meters and 100 meters, race at school during high school. And I was very good at it. But with the long distance, there are people that are very, very expecting that aspect. So I give it to them. But anyway, and I want to love you forever. I want 2, 3 love you forever. Said Zion, yeah, you said you lost all motor sensors skills during surgery, which you've regained. Yes, I have regained that one. Thank the Lord. But unfortunately, you have permanent nerve damage. Praise the Lord, you are not paralyzed. Yes, absolutely. So this is what happened. I remember I said this, but I'm surprised this lady over here can keep all those information in their head. Jesus Christ.
Good memory.
But anyway, thank you very much for reminding me. Let me explain it. Big up to you, Smiles. Says Brighton centre back is good. We should sign him. Van Hecke. Yeah, Van Hecke. Van Hecke, he's a Dutch player, I'm sure. Brighton Football Club, he's a good player. We're going back to Brighton again. We'll speak about this.
Brighton.
Let's summarize. Let's summarize with these, health things that we can move on with the football. We'll come back to you in a big brother. Thank you very much, Smiles, for your comment. We'll get to that one. Let me explain this real quick. So what happened is, I was supposed to have a surgery. So when I walk into this surgery, when they were practicing the surgery, whatever, they were no practice, they were doing it. I lost all my and what they call the what's it called again?
Motor skills.
Yeah, I lost all the motor skills, the motor sensor skills, and everything. My body went dead because what they did is they started with my surgery from here. I did a neck one with my ball discs, but they have to go through. It's behind here, the back of my neck, but they have to go through the front view of my neck to be able to operate on it. So what they do is they cut the front view of it, cut it down, open it up, and push your neck, the esophagus on the other side, and then fix that ball disc. That's what they did. So they held the esophagus, push it away because it's in the way, push it away, and then fix that disc. But when they went doing it, I lost everything. No, sorry. let me explain. And they cut my back first. They cut my back to fix the spine. But when they start fixing the spine, I went dead. I just went, I crashed down. I went, pum, everything went off. So what the doctor is, the doctor came out and spoke to my wife and said, okay, he realized this is what is going to happen now. So instead of doing the neck, we have to close the neck back up. We have to close the back, his spine back up, reverse everything, and then start with the neck first. So they closed me back up, took me to my bedroom. After the following day, after a couple hours time, the following day they took me back again, cut down here, fixed the bulge discs before they were able to operate on my spine. You get it, Steven? So it has to be the spine first before the bulge discs.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the other way around. So the doctor made a mistake. They didn't know that, but he realized that they have to start with the bulge before he go to the spine and mess with the spine, and that's how I got my my body working back again. Else I would have been deceased. It's not a joke in a way.
It's not a joke.
It's not a joke. I'm making it sound funny, but yeah, it was a. If you have a wife that are waiting for good news, and then the surgeon came out without news to a wife, you should kind of imagine how they're gonna feel like. But anyway, I'm glad I'm back. I'm back here again, doing what I love doing. But anyway, Steven Van Hecker, Brighton centre back will be a good player, but I'm sure they will require a lot of money. If you pay 60 million and you pay over 100 million for Moses Caicedo and Marco Cucurella, Brighton is not going to give that player away for cheap. It will go very, very expensive. What do you make of that, Steven?
Yeah, I mean, of course they're not going to give players away for cheap because bottom line, football's a business, right? That's what I think a lot of people seem to occasionally forget is that, look, football's a business. These people, unless you're the Glazers, for example, put funding into these clubs, out of their own pocket. So they need the club to make returns on that. Not always out their own pocket, but a lot of them do invest. It's like I've just seen this thing that Athletic did an article today, about how much every current Premier League club owner has invested into the club, So they've got purchase price, then owner funding, So Man United was purchased for 800 million by the Glazers. They funded 45 million pound. Chelsea, these new owners, purchased us for 2.5 million or not million, 2.5 billion or whatever it was, And they've already invested owner funding 146 million. And they've been here for like 3 years. Like it says Chelsea investment of 2.65 billion, The takeover price was 2.5 billion, which in pounds, which is 3.16 billion US dollars at the current rates. Owner funding of 146 million. City purchase price was 200, owner funding 1.3 billion. Arsenal purchase price was 1 billion, owner funding of 259 million. Fulham purchase price 150 million, funding 788 million. So you get the point, right? They've got when it was purchased, who the owner is, the purchase price, and the funding. I mean, we criticize the Everton owner, Farhad Moshiri, He took over Everton in 2016, purchased them for 128 million, His funding he's done is 750 million. Man United was purchased for 800 11 years earlier, And their owners, the Glazer family, have only put in 45 million owner funding. That's mental.
Steven, let's wrap it up. Guys, I apologize for being too late today. I have a PT here soon at 3:00, and it's 2.
Oh, it's a good job you woke up
right
when you
now.
woke up then.
Yeah, you were late, Steven. I've been here waiting for you. Were late. You made me late. But anyway.
I was not late.
Okay.
You are not putting the blame on me for this.
I have a PT. I have a physical therapy appointment at 3:00, and we're just in 2:22 right now. So I have literally half an hour get ready and get there. But we still have some few things we got to cover over here. Let's wrap up on it, Steven.
Let's do it right quick.
Tomorrow I'll be on time. I'll be on definitely
another time.
Yeah, another time tomorrow. Steven, Jake Paul, Mike Tyson. Was that a joke? Jake Paul bragged too many times that he was going to beat Uncle Mike. He's going to send him to his grave. He's going to do that. Mike Tyson also. We know. Look, good. The only thing that I was happy about that I did not pay extra money to watch Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. Else it would have been I would have regret watching this pay-per-view thing.
I mean, for me, I was more interested in the co-main than I was in the main.
Oh, like
Toronto and Taylor, I was more
those on the belt. Some of the fighters on the belt. Yeah, but Jake Paul, Mike Tyson was just a joke. To be honest with me, what is Jake Paul doing? You're fighting a 58 years old man and could not attack him. You're scared of attacking him. 58 years old man.
That makes me laugh. Yeah, we all knew it was unlikely anything would happen and all that. Yeah, but at the same time, the best bit of that for me was first round, Mike Tyson hits him with a jab and Jake goes flying like halfway across the ring. I was like, oh, you're going that far across the ring from a jab from a 58-year-old man. I don't care that it's Mike flipping Tyson. He's a 58-year-old man.
Yeah.
Like,
he went
you know how mad that is? Also, the other thing I'll say is that, look, you keep saying, oh, I'm going to be world champion. I want to be world champion, yeah? Fight some active boxers, you melt. If you're not fighting active boxers, you can't claim, oh yeah, I'm going to be world champion. I can be world champion. I want to be world champion. Because you're not fighting active fighters. You're fighting former MMA fighters, former professional boxers, people who've had hip replacements like 12 months before you fought them, yeah? That are in their 50s and 60s and that, yeah? Bro, what's next? He's going to fight some 90-year-old man. Is that what's next? Like, what are we doing? The thing is, yeah, I get it. You're bringing eyes to the sport and all that. Yeah, younger audience, new audience. But you're not fighting anyone that's good or, like, not good now. That's the issue. You want to make all these claims you can be a world champion. You want to fight a Canelo. You want to do this. You want to do that, yeah? Actually go and fight active boxers. If you want to be a world champion and you think you can be a world champion, go out and fight active boxers to make your claims legitimate, to validate your claims that you can be a world champion. If you're not going to do that, yeah, then excuse the language I'm about to use. If you don't go and fight active boxers and you want to make all these claims and not follow up on them, then you're just a bitch because you're having to be, respectfully, old age pensioners. That's what you're doing right now. Mike Tyson is 58 years old. He's an old man. Anderson Silva, I think, is in his 50s. You fought him. He's an old man. You're not fighting these guys. The funny one was he said about
Nick Diaz also.
Not Bellew. He said about Froch. This is the first and last time I replied to you. I swear he's spoken about him and replied to him about 20, 30 times in the past. So it's not the first time and it won't be the last time. But Froch basically came back and said, look, I've not fought around in over a decade. I'm this many years old. I'm grey. I'm this. I'm that. And basically saying, look, you fight people who are grey. You fight people who are old. You fought people who aren't active that have been retired for so many years. I've been retired for 10, 15 years. I'll still whip your ass.
He wants to fight Conor McGregor. That would be a show fight for people to watch. That would be a fight that will be very, very interesting. Conor McGregor is not taking any crap. He will attack this guy if that happens.
You can say what you want about McGregor outside of the ring and what he does legally/illegally, like in terms of law. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the one thing you cannot hold against him, he is an entertainer. He will get people watching. 100% he'll get people watching. Because the stuff he says, like, it's just, it gets people engaged. Like, no matter, so you know how people say people watch Jake Paul because they want to see him get knocked out and all this, yeah? That's kind of me. I want to see him get sparked, yeah? Because I don't like him. I think he's an arrogant little shit who thinks he's better than what he is, thinks he can be a world champion when you've got people who've dedicated their life to the sport, yeah? Bro, you can't even beat flipping Tommy Fury, yeah? Tommy Fury's been fighting since he's probably about 5-6 years old. You couldn't even beat him. He's not world champion level. He's maybe European level, and you couldn't beat him, yeah? If you want to fight McGregor, sure, I'll watch it because McGregor's entertaining and it'll be someone who's not 60, 70 years old.
I think that would be much better. McGregor fight. He's looking to fight people like Sylvester Stallone, Chuck Norris, and what's his name again? Jackie Chan, and all those people. Those are the people who want to fight. Retired legends. Those are the people this guy wants to fight, and he says there, "Yeah, I'm the baddest guy on planet. I want to fight them. I want to do this and I want to do that." Like, what the hell is going on? Fight someone very, more of a boxer. That's what we want you to see this guy fight. Fight a boxer, and we know you're an elite. If you want to put yourself among those elite boxers out there, fight those that are contending, not retired people. Tyson said, "Okay, I want to fight your brother. He wants the money." Tyson's not stupid. He wants the money, bro. He said he wants to fight his brother.
Nee, check the thing I've just sent. Probably best not to read it out in StreamYard.
Oh, yeah. I see it. And I said Ali's dead. They said Ali's passed.
One of my friends said...
I've already seen that. I've already seen this.
Yeah, bro, one of my friends said it as well. One of my friends said he'll want to be fighting Muhammad Ali next.
Yeah. This idiot said he wanted to fight Muhammad Ali. And Muhammad Ali said, Ali is dead a few years ago. How do you fight Ali? Now I said I've seen something on Twitter right now, but let me see if I can read it. Big up to Tyrone. Tyrone said Tyson got 20 million. He don't give a damn. Absolutely, he doesn't. He wants to fight his younger brother to get more.
He said he nearly died over the summer, bro. If he legitimately nearly died over the summer, bro's laughing about 20 million for doing basically nothing.
Yeah, look at see this one.
Go on.
To pay back 20 million campaign debt, because right now Kamala Harris is in a big trouble. She owns a lot of money right now. She raised 1.something billion, and now he's owing a lot of money because she was paying stupid amount of money. She literally paid 20 million? Is that 10 million for just 3 hours of Beyonce to be on the stage and read some few speech? 3 million. 3 million for Beyonce. 10 million. So that means somewhere around $725,000 per minute or something. That's what this lady paid. So they said to pay back 20 million campaign debt, Kamala Harris agrees to fight Jake Paul so she can get some 20 million. But anyway, this is very funny over there. Jake Paul looking to fight more. Well, what about Chris Eubank Jr.? Another bump over there. Will he fight him? Jake Paul, fight real boxers. This guy can put you fight. I don't think he'll survive fighting this guy. He's not one of the best out there, but yeah, he'll still give you a fight. Eubank Jr., if you know his father very well, you know the kind of talent you're gonna fight. But anyway, we'll move on from there. We'll move on from I thought whatever I was saying.
Yeah, just quickly on this thing you got on the screen, yeah?
Yeah.
I know you told my team you would fight me at 170 pounds. That's never happening, but let's run it in MMA, no weight class, just how it used to be done, but you won't. Oh. Okay. One, that's dangerous as...
Very dangerous.
Because you're saying no weight limit. Okay, so McGregor can come in at 250 pounds. You can come in at like 180. You're dead, mate. You're done.
Oh, Jake Paul weighs more than 180.
Also, the other thing to that, yeah, you're forgetting if like the level that McGregor is in terms of mixed martial arts. He was a 2-weight world champion in 2 different promotions, including the UFC, simultaneously. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, he's fallen off a bit the last few years. He's not really fought and all that, yeah. But compared to Jake Paul, you're taking a piss. He'll end him.
You're missing something here. You're missing something. These guys' fights are all script.
Yeah, but you think McGregor's gonna go? Yeah, I'll do a script.
He will. He has to go by the script because he's being paid to be in the ring with Jake Paul. The money. Just like he won Canelo.
If he tries to script, have you seen the stuff that McGregor's done in the past away from the sport? Yeah, you think he's gonna listen to a script?
Yeah, he will. He will. He has to go. He has to go. He will.
No. You know what he'll probably do? He'll probably go. You want to give me a script? I want my money up front. Play the game. You want to make me script it? Give me the money up front.
Yeah, they definitely take the money before the fight, Stevie. They definitely take the money to prepare.
I think it's normally you get a bit of it before and then you get a bit after, I think.
I'm not always, Stevie. It's not always. What I know, and what I've seen. I mean, it depends on the contract, but most of them take the money up front before they get into the fight because you need all that money.
And he don't need to worry then, does he? Because he can take the money and then just smack him about for fun.
But you have to work according to the script. You cannot hit where you cannot hit because it won't happen. This guy will script it and make it look like it's real, but it's not. Uncle Mike could finish this guy if he had, if he went fully attacking him.
Huh? People think Jake's fights are scripted as it is. I think quite a few of them are. I don't think all of them are. Yeah? The Tommy Fury one definitely wasn't because if I'm Jake, I'm scripting that to win because I want to brag I beat a professional boxer. Yeah?
Right. Yeah.
That one definitely wasn't. There might be a few of them that are. Yeah? But I don't think all of them are. Genuinely, if he tries to script an MMA fight against McGregor and McGregor loses, yeah,
right,
that's red flags all over the place. Because everyone knows that McGregor would legitimately beat his face into like beef, basically.
What would you say? I know. Okay, there's definitely the media will definitely come up with excuse. Definitely will come up with an excuse. Oh, McGregor hasn't been training he's been off. He's been doing.
He's probably been training. He's just not been fighting.
Yeah, they'll find an excuse for it. But also, Netflix tried something new. First time ever hosting a live sports event.
They need to fix their servers before they do another one.
Yeah, they need to. I mean, they should have tried something first because you're talking about over 240 million. Watching, that's the subscribers that Netflix asked. 240 million.
You had celebrities tweeting at them, fix your servers.
And then the live stream, it doubles up during the live stream because at that time, everyone wants to see Mike Tyson. People are coming in to watch Mike Tyson, not Jake Paul. They want to see Mike Tyson fight the last time before he retired.
You know Antonio Brown?
No.
The former NFL player?
Oh, Antonio Brown, the one he knocked out?
No, Jake didn't fight him.
Oh, I thought he fought one of the retired NFL players. I know he fought.
Did he fight NFL?
Yeah,
he fought Le'Veon Bell, I think he fought.
NFL player, but go ahead.
But Antonio Brown was at the arena, yeah? He was streaming the big screen above the ring, yeah? Mm-hmm. I think on X or something, or maybe Instagram. He had 66,000 people, I think it was, watching it. Or 66 million, something stupid. Yeah? Because a Netflix kept going down, he's obviously seen an opportunity. So he's live streaming it from the arena, live streaming the big screen, and everyone was going over there.
I almost did that, but I was a bit scared if YouTube was going to bring it down. I almost did that. Maybe it's not allowed on YouTube, but many people were doing it on X.
Everyone does it on X.
Yeah.
You know when...
No, X and... Sorry, TikTok. Sorry, TikTok.
Yeah, but X, it happens as well. You know, during like pre-season and also during the Conference League qualifier against Servette.
Yeah.
Because you had to pay money to watch it on the Chelsea website, people were streaming it on X.
On X.
They don't care.
I don't know. I have to get into
gone out and paid for it, so they're still making quite a lot of money anyway.
I have to understand the X policy very well because I uploaded something. I don't know if because of the logo that I have on it. You remember that little clip from Christopher Nkunku when he returned to France and he scored his first goal? I uploaded that video, and as soon as I uploaded it,
was from a live broadcast, wasn't it?
No, the game came to an end.
But it was a clip from, I can't remember what company. It was from actual company. I don't think it was Fox. It might have been one of the Arab ones. Like
it's not any of the companies in Europe.
Or how you pronounce it by any chance?
Being Sports. I'm not so sure, but yeah, it wasn't even the commentary wasn't in English. But as soon as I put it up, someone flagged me.
Yeah, it might have been being or something.
But what I did, I should have added some effect to the video, but I just uploaded it right away, thinking X will allow it. But yeah, people have been doing this from their TV, straight from the TV. Although it's live event on TikTok. I don't know the policy also on TikTok, but TikTok is more flexible, has more flexibility, just like X, for people to have just some kind of freedom for live streamings and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it's someone's property. Someone's property is making money off, and you're making money off that person. So I was thinking, okay, maybe I can do that on YouTube, take monetization off, which means that I'm not making money off it. But I'm just doing that to get subscribers. But I'm a bit worried. YouTube is, if you have
YouTube's weird.
It is. I don't watch YouTube videos, so sometimes I don't even see some of the videos that come being recommended to me. I don't watch YouTube. I watch TikTok and X videos. More of my day I spend it on X. On TikTok. YouTube, no. Too much ad and too much unnecessary things. That videos that will be recommended to you, although you did not watch it. They're trying to push some other videos that you don't watch to you so they can help those channels out. But your channel, they don't recommend it out to people that you expect them to do it because it's a small channel. But I don't want to get into that small channel, big channel thing. Anyway, it's just YouTube. You can do your stupid thing over there.
YouTube, basically.
Santiago said, how about Jake Paul versus Conor McGregor in a slap contest? How many people will buy that pay-per-view? I'll buy that pay-per-view.
Watch it for free. Buying that.
Yeah, the slap contest is also making names on social media. The slap contest, Stevie, we gotta go. I got 10 minutes.
Yeah, I was gonna say we'll have to cover some of this stuff tomorrow. I think. Yeah,
Steven was late, guys. Steven, not me.
I'm not taking the blame for this. I refuse to take the blame.
You know what? Steven should have called me on time. Say,
I did. I called you before.
Call me unreliable platform, which is Discord. You call me on unreliable platform. I did not hear nothing.
Hang on. What do you always call me on? Hang on. You always only call me 99% of the time on Discord.
Well, if I don't hear from you more, where do I go to? I turn my face to WhatsApp.
Very rarely. You've done it twice. Okay. He knows he's been caught.
Here we go again, guys. We're done for the day. Thank you all that joined the show today. Santiago, don't worry, I'll be back again. Hopefully, I'll be back again with different transfer news tomorrow. I want to get you guys all involved. Tyrone and Smiles also. I want to love you forever. Then Leighton, CFC. Who else? My brother Chelsea Perspective. I'm sure probably he'll be live soon. I've seen him live a couple times, but I have to go for PT, physical therapy. For me, I'm still doing recovery. Although I come over here, I'm still recovery from my illness. So I'm going back for PT, and in an hour time, I'll be back again. Guys, love you all. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Steven, anything you want to say?
Just the usual of like the stream, subscribe on YouTube, go over to X or Twitter. I refuse to call it X. I always refer to it as Twitter. And follow Blueclouds Media over there as well. And if you're on Twitter, then come over to YouTube and subscribe over here. On YouTube, make sure you turn the bell notifications on to all. Otherwise, you will not get notifications, or you'll get minimal notifications. Because you can subscribe and then there's none, there's personalized, and there's all. Make sure it's on all. Otherwise, you will not get notifications. I've got it on all, even though I come on the platform, and even I don't get all of them. So it's just best to do it.
Thank you very much, Santiago. Thank you very much. He said always. He says it's always good to watch you guys. What am I saying? I always. I've read something. I'm saying something different.
Your brain's lagging because you're tired.
I know. That's what happens if you don't get much sleep. And try to sleep before you stream.
You're telling me, bro, I'm like the master of this stuff.
That's what happens if you don't get enough sleep and you're trying to sleep before a stream. And then you overslept. You see what happens, Steven? You'll do that again. Do that again. Steven, don't do that again. All right, guys. We love you all. We'll be back again same time tomorrow. Bye for now.
You are a winner. Stand tall.